So Martha, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Have you noticed this mural being painted on the side of a building in Two Harbors?
See, I felt like it was always there. Maybe I just never noticed the building until the mural was there.
The building was always there.
Yeah.
The mural wasn't.
See, I think that's the only time I noticed the building is once the mural was there. I was like, hey, that's kind of cool.
And we're going to go today to find out what that mural is. So this episode of Exploring the North Shore is introducing you to yet another brand new North Shore business. In fact, this is kind of two businesses in one, if I'm understanding it correctly. We're going to go meet the marketing director, Jordan, for Burlington Station, which is both Burlington Station and Callie Suites. And I'm Jay.
And I'm Martha.
And this is Exploring the North Shore. This podcast episode is sponsored by Cascade Vacation Rentals. They know that life has a tendency to be overwhelming at times, and busy schedules often leave people feeling overwhelmed and disconnected. That's why they're here, to offer you the space and opportunity to reconnect to what's important. Cascade Vacation Rentals has one of the largest selections of privately owned vacation rental homes and cabins on Minnesota's North Shore of Lake Superior, from Duluth to the Canadian border. Their team is there to help you and your family or small group enjoy a vacation you'll remember for years to come. Visit them online at www.cascadevacationrentals.com. And don't forget to use promo code PODCAST for the largest % off discount available at any given time. Again, that's www.cascadevacationrentals.com.
My name's Jordan Seidel, and I'm the Director of Marketing at Burlington Station.
Now, is it two different businesses in one, or is it just one?
It's one business with two brands. So The building is called Burlington Station, and the Candy Kitchen is called Callie Suite.
And when did you open?
We opened actually last weekend, May 29th, and so we've been open for about 8 or 9 days now.
So very, very new.
Yeah.
And how long was this in the works for?
Well, the entire project has been probably in the works for about 2 years now, and we've been in the building for about a year or so now, just kind of renovating it and getting it up to par for what we kind of wanted it to become.
And there's a lot going on here, so I'm going to paint the picture I'll have pictures.
What was this building before?
And I actually know the answer to this because I remember this when it was a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a grocery store, and then it was just like an office building.
Yeah,
right?
It was just sort of like a business call center. It was called API Outsourcing, and it looked completely different to what it is now. We added some walls, put up some beautiful murals, and installed a train track.
Yeah. So like this section that we're sitting in looks like a 1950s diner. It's got the black and white, like checkered board floor, some really pretty seafoam blue booths. And then on the wall up here is a beautiful mural. It's of a iron ore ship, and it looks like candy and what is that? Donuts? No, candy and cookies being loaded into the ship. And it says the SS Callie's Suites on the side. And then on the other side, it actually looks like a little like downtown old school marketplace.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty miraculous. We had one muralist. His name is Brian Olson out of Duluth, and he's done all of the murals, on the walls inside and the mural on the outside if you drove past that one. So
I saw that one every time I would drive past. I'm like, wow, somebody's making a really cool mural on the side of that building. That's really nice. Like this section of town was a little bit of an eyesore for a while. I mean, the school closed down and took a while to tear that down. Then the Hardee's was closed down, took a while to tear that down, and now it's kind of coming back because of you.
Yeah, there's a lot of good momentum in the community right now. One for instance is Castle Danger Brewery. Over the last 5 or 10 years has really improved to that sort of downtown feel in Two Harbors. Another key addition is Lou's Fish House, which is right across the street from us, which offers delicious smoked fish and ice cream, freshly scooped. And then another great addition to the community is Cedar Coffee House.
Oh yeah.
It's a real nice coffee shop, kind of tucked away in the woods, and it's a real nice vibe to it. And then now Burlington Station.
Yeah, this is like Two Harbors is becoming the place to be. We very early on in the podcast teased about doing a day in Two Harbors, and we haven't done it yet, mostly because I'm like, well, I don't know if I can spend a day in Two Harbors. But now I definitely can spend a day in Two Harbors. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And so tell me a little bit more about, well, first of all, talk about Burlington Station. So the section, when you walk in the doors, it's on the left-hand side. There's 2 model trains, correct?
Yes, two model trains. They run opposite directions from each other, so they meet at different points on the track and cross each other. But really, it just circles around the entire, what we call the Burlington Boutique, which is sort of a gift shop merchandise area for, lots of different types of products. We've got bags, shoes, jewelry, some different types of artwork. So a pretty eclectic mix. And then, across from the Burlington Boutique is our candy kitchen and candy counter, which is Callie Sweets, where we have, freshly made fudge, popcorn, caramel, and then a bunch of other treats and fan favorites. So.
And confession, I've already been here and I did already buy the fudge, and it's really good.
What flavor did you choose?
I had the caramel apple and the orange creamsicle.
Okay, gotcha. 2 good choices.
Yes,
two very good choices.
Good. I don't eat chocolate, so I had to go the non-chocolate. But what I loved about it was I had a variety to pick from. Usually I'll go into a fudge shop and there's maybe 2 that don't have chocolate. But I want to say there's at least a dozen over there.
Yeah, we have a lot of different options, and we're always trying to add new flavors to the menu and just kind of rotate out old flavors and just trying to keep it fresh.
Yeah. And then is there more that's going to happen at some point?
Yes. So sort of attached to that Burlington Boutique is on you called it that downtown mural, or the Main Street mural, is what's called a train depot, is one of the buildings that's depicted in the mural. And there's 2 double doors that will open up into what we will make it into a really big model train display. And so the end goal is going to be about 5,000 feet more of track that kind of have 5 or 6 different loops that sort of depict different key landmarks of the North Shore. So like Split Rock Lighthouse or Palisade Head, or, the iron ore docks downtown in 2 Harbors. So it's going to have a real North Shore vibe to it.
And when is that going to be opening up?
We don't have a concrete date, but we're really shooting for the fall. Okay. End of summer. In the fall.
For the boutique side, how did you determine, or how did they select the stuff that would go back there?
Yeah, that was all our general manager, Callie Swanson, and then her mother kind of choosing that kind of merchandise. I'll tell you what, it definitely wasn't me. I'm more so in tune with the candy and the fudge and all the other treats. But yeah, all of the displays and all of the merchandise picked by Callie Swanson and her mother.
And of course, Callie Swanson, who Callie Sweets is named after. So she is the owner.
Yep.
Is it just her that owns it? Okay.
Yes, and then we've got a few other people sort of on the leadership team that sort of help run the business as well.
And what's the big picture? What do you picture happening in this space?
Really just a place for where, community families and then, also tourists coming up the North Shore can, come together and sort of partake in sweet treats and sort of making some sweeter memories as well. This area that we're sitting in right now, it's sort of like that booth sort of table feel to it. We're going to have board games. We have menus for different delivery options in 2 Harbors and takeout options. So we think it's just going to be a real nice community spot for people to come together and hang out. There's not really a lot of spaces like that are indoors. And so it really lends itself to, if we have acclimate weather or, really cold, harsh blizzards.
Most of winter.
Yeah. It's just a space where, it's got air conditioning. It's really comfortable in here. And it's should be a host to a lot of fun over the summer and throughout the rest of the year.
So you're going to be open year round?
Yep.
Great. Excellent. And then can you rent the space here for birthdays or anything like that?
We're planning on it. We don't have anything set in stone right now, but yes, eventually we'll be able to have it kind of roped off and sort of have it a little bit more secluded in this seating area here.
This is just so cool. What's your favorite part of it?
I think the treats and the merchandise kind of are the high spots for a lot of people, but my personal favorite is actually the artwork and the murals on the walls.
It's just mine.
It's just real.
So much to look at.
It's captivating. I spent maybe, before we opened last week, I was probably in the building almost every day for about 2 months, and I could see the progress of the murals being painted on the walls, and I'm still catching new things in the murals, like the mural behind you. It sort of depicts what I thought was like a rock stack. Those, it's chocolate. It took me a month to figure that out.
I never would have picked that out as chocolate. But
now
that you said it, I absolutely see it.
Yeah.
And there's Split Rock over here.
Yep.
So this mural is Split Rock Lighthouse, kind of Lake Superior, and you're right, the rock stacks are chocolate.
Yep.
So that's really neat.
Yeah.
Did he just kind of choose what he like put everywhere was his decision, or did you guys kind of have a say in that?
We gave him a little bit of direction, but I think he had a lot of creative freedom with sort of what he wanted to put up, and I think it turned out real well. One of my favorite murals is actually across from the bathrooms. It sort of depicts the front of what the store is supposed to look like, because right now we don't have a sign up yet. We're waiting on a sign until I think the end of this month we'll be getting it, but it shows off a patio area on the side of the building that we'll have, and then sort of a nice little awning at the front of the building where we'll have campfires and different types of stuff. So it's almost like a vision into the future of what it's supposed to look like once it's finally completely done.
I love that. I had no idea this was coming in here. And then I saw somebody on the North Shore Vibe, which is the Facebook group for people who love the North Shore, posted the pictures of this area. I was like, wait, where is this on the North Shore? That's not any place on the North Shore. And everybody else was like, okay, where is this?
Yeah.
And they said 2 harbors. And I'm like, I have to go. Like, it's just one of those places that is so cool. You've done such a great job, or everybody's done a great job in designing everything. And it's very fun.
Yeah, it captures a real nice sort of that train depot aesthetic that we're trying to go for, and also sort of this like 50s diner feel too over where we're sitting right now. So yeah, it's pretty stunning.
Well, do you want to walk around a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. I can give you a little
highlights.
bit of a tour. Yeah.
Ooh, try to get out of the corner booth. There we go. I fit. Don't worry.
So really, when people walk in, the first thing that they're going to see is this beautiful train trestle with a bridge over top. And if you sort of time your entry perfectly, you'll be walking in underneath as soon as the train goes over. And then immediately you step foot into sort of that Burlington Boutique, where there's a bunch of different merchandise and just almost too much to sort of list off the top of my head. But we've got sort of some garden displays for the summer area.
Is that the doors to the...
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I can kind of show you that as well. Oh. So over by sort of the Main Street mural, we have a couple of signs that sort of highlight what's coming soon for the train depot room. It's going to be the world's largest indoor-outdoor G-scale model railroad. And then, like I said earlier, it's going to highlight key landmarks of the North Shore. And sort of we've got a little poster board here of what it's sort of supposed to look like, some architectural renditions of what we're trying to...
Oh, that is huge.
Yeah, it should be pretty fun. And then, this is sort of different 2 harbors type themes that we're going to be putting in the displays. So
Nice.
Very fun.
Yeah, this artwork is great.
So there's like... The first thing looks like a flower shop, so you have garden stuff and the coolest looking lawn flamingos I've ever seen.
Yeah, those were kind of fun to put together.
And then the train just ran in. It's going backstage right now.
Yep.
We can't go there yet, but
Not
soon.
yet.
And then it says like Fine Flowers by Karen.
Yes, and the fun thing about that is Fine Flowers by Karen and then Catherine's Boutique. Both of those are Callie's grandmothers, so it's sort of that family tie to the artwork.
And then there's a sign for like a little cafe, and then a bank next to that, and then the Catherine's Boutique. And this is just fun. There's wind chimes. Hold on, I'm gonna be really obnoxious. Oh, that's not even obnoxious. That's beautiful.
That's serene. Very serene.
There's another flamingo.
Yeah, a bunch of different stuff. Like I said, some different types of shoes, some clothing, bags, jewelry, just a bunch of stuff that maybe people want for their homes if they're from Two Harbors, or if people are coming up for a North Shore trip, maybe some last minute additions for maybe their cabin or something.
Yeah. And each even little section here is almost themed. So we're in kind of a country chic section, and then there's like a little clothing store. So we're lawn ornaments are behind us. And looks like
so realistic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, what's kind of cool is it almost feels like on that outside mural, it's almost like the other side of it.
Oh.
Yeah. That took me a bit to click too.
That's so funny. I mean, it's so many little things that I feel like you could be here for hours.
Yeah.
Like you said, you've been here for weeks now, and
it's still picking up on some things.
Still seeing a lot.
And there comes the train on the other side.
The train. Mm-hmm. Now, I've only seen the one running this way.
Yes, right now we only have the one running. We need to make some improvements to the other track, but that will be running here in a week or so.
And I can see, so can you watch the fudge being made at certain times?
Yes, so this is actually our popcorn room. And so for the people listening, there's a little window that you can kind of peek into the production
We're
room.
underneath the train. If you hear it right now, the train is over our head at this exact moment in time. I don't know if this is going to pick it up. But
Yeah. So yeah, typically we'll have candy makers here, and basically the popcorn gets put into this little machine right there, it shoots up and gets popped, lands into that little collection area, and then they sort of put the toppings on top of that and then throw it into that drum right there, and it mixes it all up, and then we bag it all and get it
That's
ready
fun.
to be sold. Yeah. And then there's we're moving into the rest of the boutique area. This is sort of like a children's sort of toy section, different types of puzzles on that display. And now we're kind of getting into the candy corner.
into the candy section.
We've got different types of bulk candy, lots of selection of different types of sodas and pops and different types of drinks.
Like really good stuff too. And I noticed you have the what is this? The Northern Soda Company.
Yes.
So they've got. I love theirs.
I still have to try everything. I'm slipping
You gotta
a
try
bit.
that.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, lots of different. These are sort of the stuffs that we don't make in house. Lots of fan favorites, Reese's Pieces.
You've got the scooped candy.
Yep, exactly.
And you've got the caramellos and sugar babies and Reese's and
Yeah, kids' eyes light up as soon as they kind of turn the corner and look over it into here. And
my eyes lit up when I turned the corner. I like the giant fried egg.
yeah, everyone sort of finds their inner child once they get in the candy section.
For sure. Even if you're not a huge candy eater, this is like the nostalgia of your childhood visit to the candy store.
Exactly.
And you've got the different flavor Tootsie Roll Pops.
Yep.
That you get at every parade ever.
Yeah, exactly.
And Big League Chew, you even have Big League Chew. That's like hard to find.
Yeah, we've got a wide variety of stuff and even some stuff in the back that we don't have out yet. So try to keep it a little bit fresh with our rotation.
Well, let's walk down and take a look at the variety of fudges. Because that was what absolutely blew my mind. Just how the great variety. So here's the popcorn.
Yeah.
What kind of popcorn do we have?
We've got, I think this is animal cookie. I know we've got cinnamon roll right here, caramel corn. What one's this one? Churro. That's a new flavor. I didn't even realize we had that one.
That one looks like, what is this one, pink?
Oh, this one doesn't have the thing on it. This one's animal cookie. What one was? That one must have been animal cookie as well over here.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, right now I think we have either 4 or 5 flavors of popcorn with more being added, as we, perfect our recipes
Get
and
into
stuff.
the summer months too, I guess, when it's busier.
And then we're in our display case area here. We've got a bunch of different sort of milk chocolate creams, dark chocolate creams. I like the ones that are peanut butter filled. They're kind of like Reese's.
Oh, yeah.
Personal favorite. Peanut butter and chocolate are just a dynamic duo for me, at least. And then moving a little bit further along, we've got a bunch of different types of
pretty.
a bunch of different types of fudge.
Like there's cotton candy that is both baby blue and baby pink.
I like the cotton candy because it's our colors as well on the Callie Sweets logo, so it's almost a little bit branded for us.
I had the caramel apple last time I was here, and it is so good. And it's very thick. Mm-hmm. It's very dense is actually the word I'm looking for. It's not a light and fluffy fudge. It's definitely a nice, dense fudge. You could eat a bite and feel full almost.
Yeah.
So a little bit goes a very long way. Oh, I also got the cranberry orange too, and that one was very good.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're all really good. I know you said you weren't a chocolate person. I'm partial to chocolate. I like the Snickers kind, and then old fashioned. You can't go wrong with the classic.
Yeah, classic fudge.
Uh-huh.
And then there's cookies and cream. Let's see, I mentioned the caramel apple already. This one's a strawberry.
Yep.
Chocolate chip. Chocolate, peanut butter.
That's actually Rice Krispie treats.
Reese's. Oh, that is Rice Krispie treats. It's like Rice Krispie treats half dipped in chocolate drizzle or sprinkled with Reese's.
Yep, exactly.
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
And then
Ooh, that's probably really good.
the orange.
That's the one.
orange
I actually have a
creamsicle.
little bit of that at my house still. If you want to try it. Well, what else? I'm gonna buy more while I'm here too.
There you go.
I've already eaten most of what I bought. Although I bought some truffles, and again, I was surprised with how dense they were.
Yeah.
I'm I can almost eat half a truffle.
Yeah.
And then save the other half for later.
It's wild how many different types of truffles we have too. Even fun flavors like funfetti, or I think we've got Sunday batch truffle. It's like an ice cream scoop in your mouth, basically.
Pina colada.
Yeah, exactly.
What's party hardy?
What is Party Hardy, Natalie? Have you tried that one? See, I still haven't had all of them, so it's almost sort of a guessing game. But it seems like it'd be close to almost that Sunday truffle type flavor as well.
I mean, just so much chocolate. I didn't know you could put chocolate in so many different.
It is just a dark chocolate ganache with a dark chocolate coating, and then the fun stuff on top.
And then there's like white cream with sprinkles, and then oh my gosh, jelly bean. Yep. Jelly bean on top. I love a lot of these do have the jelly bean on top, especially on the top row here.
Yep.
So fun little addition. I did also I tried the key lime chiffon truffle. Very good. Everything I've tried so far, and I do still have some at home. I came last week, but I eat a little bit of sweet at a time, not a whole lot, so I still have a lot of it left.
Gotcha. Yeah, the truffles seem to be a fan favorite, at least through the first week. So it's really cool to see everyone's choose their different types of flavors and which ones seem to be the most popular. So
which ones are the most popular?
I was just about to ask.
I think it might be like wedding cake. I know s'mores is a little popular. I think the ones that are a little bit more unique are the ones that catch people's eyes. But
like I'm eyeing this Sunday bash truffle.
Yeah, that's the one that always catches my eye too. I think it's that jelly bean.
Oh yeah. The like red jelly bean on the dark chocolate colored. Actually, it's milk chocolate, isn't it? But there's dark chocolate on top. It looks like.
Yeah, sort of a little bit of a mix there, and then some peanuts on top, I believe.
So I'm just going to read off a couple so I can get everybody's mouth watering at home. We have the funfetti truffle, the pina colada truffle, the milk chocolate and sea salt caramel truffle. That one sounds really good. And then, like you mentioned, the wedding cake truffle, which looks very fancy. Mm-hmm. The orange cream truffle is like white and orange and
Makes
green.
Me think of, like, the circus.
Yeah.
That's what I go to when I see that.
The s'mores truffle and then the confetti truffle. So those all have like the jelly bean on top. And then going down to the next row, let's triple chocolate truffle. Wow, that is hard to say.
Some of them are tongue twisters.
Dark chocolate, strawberry truffle, cappuccino, key lime, Italian cream cake. That one sounds good. Is that peanut butter and pretzel?
Yeah, peanut butter pretzel.
Wow, I gotta try that one. Let's see, milk chocolate, raspberry truffle, dark chocolate, bourbon truffle, milk chocolate mousse, chocolate cookie truffle. Whew. This is a dark chocolate, raspberry truffle, butter pecan truffle. I gotta try that one too. Amaretto truffle, peanut butter truffle, hazelnut truffle. Ooh, cherry cheesecake. I didn't see that one last time either. There's gonna be a big order coming in here. Butter toffee truffle, over the top truffle, which does look quite over the top. Mm-hmm. Mint cookie crunch truffle, dark chocolate fudge love truffle, milk chocolate fudge love truffle, and then milk chocolate Swiss mint truffle. And then there's even more over here. Holy cow. Let's see, the red velvet cake, birthday party, showgirl. What's showgirls?
So the showgirl has like a strawberry and raspberry ganache in the middle, and then the milk chocolate, and then the white chocolate.
Wow. And then cap it off, I think I'm finally done with the truffles with this last one, which is Rocky Road. Nice classic.
Yeah, lots of truffles to choose from. I think anyone will be able to find one that they enjoy. So.
I think I found 10. And then we've got chocolate covered strawberries, both white chocolate and milk chocolate, it looks like.
Yep.
And then chocolate covered Oreos. And what do we have over here? This one's not labeled.
Those are like a cluster type. Can you read it on that side?
Peanut butter pretzel clusters.
Okay. And then you've got some chocolate dipped pretzels, chocolate covered apricot, so like dried apricot dipped in chocolate.
Yep.
And then some more chocolate covered pretzels down below. So you have like the stick pretzels and then the pretzel shaped pretzels. And then a milk chocolate praline bar, milk chocolate pecan bar, and a milk chocolate cashew bar. I think I finally just got everything. That was intense. That's a lot of... Wow. And what would you say is the best seller?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. I'd say our most popular truffle has either been the sea salt caramel or the wedding cake. Actually, I think they're both very good, so it makes sense. When it comes to fudge, the old-fashioned. Most people just like the old-fashioned chocolate or the key lime ones.
Key lime.
Yes.
Well, excellent. And then, do you have a favorite?
Oh no, I can't pick. I can't pick.
Do you have? I think did I ask you what your favorite was? But
There's too many to
Yeah.
choose from. I could eat them all day long. Till
And
my
then-
stomach got hurt.
further on down, we have like, what is this? The craziest gummy kebab I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. A bunch of different, we've got a watermelon person, a tiger, a bunch of different types of treats, some lollipops, some more caramels out on display, and then different types of clusters and gummy cupcakes too. So, and then candy sticks.
All right. And now, after being open a full week, how's it going?
It's going very well. I think people are enjoying it. I see lots of smiles when people walk in, and lots of eyes opening, very, very wide eyes when people walk in and see sort of the model train going around, and then they look at all of our truffles, and then go for a little shopping in the boutique. It's a pretty fun experience.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Silver Bay, so I've come down to Two Harbors a lot, and the last time I was in this building, it was a grocery store. So to walk in and see this is a much different experience than a grocery store. And it's very cool, very fun. I have to bring my kids someday because I think they're going to flip out over this.
Yeah. And one other thing to add on to what's in the candy kitchen is there's an area to watch the fudge being made from behind the scenes.
Oh.
There's a little window right over there.
I totally missed that.
And then sort of along this corner here is what we call our milk bar, where we offer different types of milk, pop, juice, all types of different drink, coffee.
I see you've got 1919 root beer on tap.
Yep. Yeah, that's my personal favorite. I think I have 1 cup of that a day. Don't tell my dentist.
Are you going to have like a coffee shop or anything like that?
Right now, we just have the sort of instant coffee. Maybe down the line, who knows? But for now, we're just going to try and keep it simple to sort of that soda and milk and that sort of stuff.
Like an old-fashioned soda fountain. We used to have one of those in Grand Marais many years ago. Definitely miss it. So this
One
is
in Canal Park too.
they're
Or is it
probably
just a soda shop?
I think it was just the bottle, the soda bottle shop, right?
No, there's actual soda there.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've been down there, and it wasn't there. It's not there anymore.
It isn't.
So you might be the only game in town for
All
that, or
right.
in the area even.
I'll keep that in mind.
So definitely love that. I wanted to look at that. Where's that
Oh, yeah.
mural
Oh,
you
yeah.
were talking about?
Over here. It is right around here.
You know, I just realized these bricks aren't real bricks. They're also painted.
Yeah.
That must have taken so long.
Brian is very talented.
Wow.
Here it
Oh,
is.
cool.
So yeah, we're gonna have a
Oh.
big sign on top. This is sort of depicting sort of the model railroad we've got on display. But yeah, nice, beautiful awning on top, some shade cover, a patio area where we'll have some yard games like ladder toss or cornhole. So just super fun for the community as a place to go and sort of hang out and spend some time on a nice Saturday or summer afternoon.
Yeah, and even in the winter too. Yeah, not necessarily outside in the winter.
Yeah.
But
No,
come
inside in the winter will be very nice
Yeah.
and very warm and very fun.
Well, everybody should come. This place is amazing. I love it. I think Martha's loving it, and I can tell you love it. So, well, anything else you want to cap off with?
Yeah, I think anyone who, if you want to bring your family, that's going to be a sure fun time. And the kids will go wild, and I'm sure the parents will go wild as well after a bunch of sugar. So come on, stop by in Two Harbors. It should be a fun summer.
Get sugared up, then load back into the car.
Yeah. Might be a long
Kids
trip.
bouncing around in the back seat. And then you're open 7 days a week?
7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
All right. So stop by Burlington Station. I had a look. Sorry. Burlington Station and Callie Suites in Two Harbors. And it's right across from the Holiday and
Lou's Fish House.
Yeah, Lou's Fish House. So on the eastern end of town.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't miss it. Old grocery store. Look for the huge mural on the side. Thank you so much for showing us around.
Thanks for stopping
really
by.
love
This was super fun.
Yeah, it was great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Exploring the North Shore is sponsored by The Big Lake. The Big Lake is an approachable art gallery and gift shop located in the beautiful harbor town of Grand Marais, Minnesota, as well as online at thebigLakeLife.com. The Big Lake provides a beautifully curated and fun shopping experience to complement your North Shore adventures with artists and products that reflect the culture, values, allure, and lifestyle of the North Shore. Shop online at www.thebiglakelife.com and use promo code EXPLORE for 15% off your first online order. We just wrapped up our interview with Jordan at Burlington Station, and now we are going to taste test the delicious treats that we got. Martha, what do you have?
I think I got the key lime one.
Yeah.
I couldn't even remember.
Key lime fudge.
Smells yummy.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I have two truffles.
Apart.
Oh, it's because it's got a
graham cracker
crust.
Where's the napkin? Here, I'll put it on it.
So I have two truffles here, and I honestly don't remember what they are. One seems to be a nut of
that
some
one's
sort.
pina colada, isn't it?
Could be. Well, we're just gonna taste test and see what happens. Martha's making
Where'd it go?
It hit my foot. You probably don't want to eat it now.
Well, obviously I'm not going to eat it, but should probably not.
You
want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
It like rolled under the table.
I'll try the top half.
Okay.
That didn't break off.
So on the count of three, ready?
Hold on.
1, 2, 3.
Well, that's really good. Get some of the graham cracker that's crumbling everywhere. Oh, wow. Just kidding. That's amazing.
Okay, I just figured out this one's butter pecan.
Wow,
and it's butter pecan. It is buttery.
I like how the like flavor really comes after you chew it more.
Same thing happened to me. I was like, okay, I'm trying to identify the flavor. Then all of a sudden it hit me.
It just explodes in your mouth.
And it was very familiar. So I do have a butter pecan truffle. Here, let me try the other one for science.
Is it what I said it was?
I don't know. Let me try it. Did I technically get that one for you? It has coconut in it, I think.
I think it has to be the pina colada one.
Okay. So we just tried 3 different things. Oh, yeah, that is. Oh, it hit me just now. Yes, that is pina colada. So we just tried the pina colada.
Oh, yep.
I don't know how they do that. It's like a hidden. It's like you think you're done, like you've swallowed
it's like different levels of flavor.
And then all of a sudden, like you inhale and like the wind goes over your tongue. And it creates a very different experience. I really want to know how they did that because
that's awesome.
All 3 of these seem to have done that to us.
Well, it's like with this one, you can tell they have like pieces of key lime throughout it.
Oh, cool.
So it's like you have the fudge, but then there's like the pieces in there. So like you don't really get the key lime flavor until you like are really chewing on it.
Yeah. I guess this about wraps it up. We went, we saw, we bought, we ate, and it's really good. I mentioned during the interview that I had been there the week before. I had purchased quite a lot of fudge for myself and for mostly for my kids, but also mostly for myself. And everything I had was just really good. Now, it is a denser fudge, so if you're looking for like a light, airy fudge, I don't know who you are. I'm sure you exist, but that's not how fudge should be. Really nice, dense fudge. Now, the truffles are also very dense. They are a lot. Like, if you take a bite or two, you're going to probably start feeling full. So this is definitely a treat that you can maybe
nibble on for a while.
Yeah.
Like I took a few bites and I'm like, okay, I'll have some more tomorrow.
It's almost because I don't eat stuff quite this sweet. Like, I feel like if I try to eat more, it'd be way too much sugar for me.
Yeah.
But if you have a real strong sweet tooth, then make sure you swing by. It's one of those places I would swing by on my way up, buy a couple of things, and then just munch on it like a couple bites a day over the next however long you're up here for. Mm-hmm. And that's your dessert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your cabin munchies.
This will be sitting on my desk for the rest of the week. I guarantee I'll still have some next week.
So swing by. It is on the east end of Two Harbors, across the street from Lou's Fish and from the Holiday Station. It used to be a grocery store, and then it was a office building. So if you kind of are getting that in your head, if you go way back, like I do, you'll remember where the Hardee's was. And it's in that area of the Hardee's. So head over there, Swing by Burlington Station, check out the Burlington Boutique and Callie Sweets. Get yourself some souvenirs and some really amazing sweets. Like, the variety was just insane. And he was even saying
the candy they have in there, some of that I haven't seen since I was a kid. Yeah. It's like some of my favorite things to eat as a kid.
There are some flashbacks happening for sure.
Oh yeah.
And the best part is, he said they hadn't even put everything out yet. They were kind of rotating through what they had. Mm-hmm. And I imagine as kind of the summer season kicks up, you'll have more opportunity to watch the popcorn being made. You'll have more opportunity to watch the fudge being made in the back. And then we'll let you know when the train station opens up. Because I'm kind of excited for that.
We have to go back for that.
I'm not even a model train person, but I want to see it.
I don't think ever in my life I have seen like a model train running in person.
Really?
Yeah, I think that was my first time actually seeing one like go around. Which was kind of cool.
I had a grandparent who was like really into it, and he died when I was pretty young, so I don't have a lot of memories of that, but I have just enough to kind of remember that. But there you go, bringing back something to the North Shore that I think model trains used to be a lot more popular in like the 50s, 60s, like 70s era.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of went away, and now Burlington Station is bringing it back. So come on up, check it out, and just enjoy your time. So for Exploring the North Shore, I'm Jay.
And I'm Martha.
And we will see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm still saying bye because I have to unlock my phone in order to stop the recording. Here we go.